Hi there guys, and welcome to Kerry's Designs. Today I wanted to just talk about the planners I am using and what I plan to use for next year, which you've already seen a sneak peek, but I've really been playing with it a lot. And like a Commonplace book kind of list that I've kind of started. So, or put together, not kind of started, just put it all together in one spot. But here is my by paper design and by flower paper design. I'll get it right. And I have used this so far this year, and it's wonderful. And look how it has aged. Can you see how it's aged compared to the back? It's like me. I'm tan on front and white on back. And so this is what I've been doing. I have not like taken a break from this little guy for a while, or I don't think I've ever taken a break from this. It's just been something that I have just really enjoyed doing. And so it has, I mean, it's got so much stuff in it. Like, here's my mood tracker, and I've really kept up with it. Like I said, this is the first year I've really kept up with a planner, and I think it's because I am going back when I'm doing my scrapbooking and project life, and I'm missing things, and that drives me crazy. So I've really been diligent this year on recording memories and things like that, especially this year. Last school year was my daughter's senior year, and it flies by so fast. And you know, there was graduation, and then we had a fair. My son turned 14, and then we had fair after he turned 14, and then we got my daughter ready to go to college, and we moved her in last Saturday. So now, like, I'm experiencing all kinds of emotions, you know, and I just kind of wanted to put that down. I still write in a journal that's by my bed, but I mean, here's, like, you know, here's the months, you know, the past and everything, and I just am truly am enjoying this. And like, there's pages I don't have anything on, or, you know, places like here. This was what week was this? There was just not a lot going on. So when there's not a lot going on, I just put stickers, because I've got tons of stickers. Here's this month. I have to fill in this rest of this week and start with next week. And it has just been a really, I love this. I just love this. So I've also got these Ollie clips right here that I absolutely love. And what I've done is I've just put it so it's on the current week. And so here's all my, you know, previous weeks, and you can see I've been pretty good on this. Now there's a couple times, I think there's actually just one week where I really didn't journal because I was scrapbooking, and I'll have another one of those weeks coming up next month because I'm going scrapbooking for like about a week. So this is this week, and then here's my gratitude journal that I've also kept up all year, and it's just nice to be able to look back and see, you know, all that I've accomplished. And then different little things in the back here. I really haven't kept up with any of the lists in here, because I think on my list I want them to be ongoing and not like a yearly thing. So that's why I've gotten out my A5 Malden Filofax, and it's got a little scratch there, I see, but that's okay. So I've kind of like, I got all of my Filofaxes together, and I like took the little bits and parts out that I want to keep in here. So, and I wanted to use a bigger binder just because there's a lot of stuff in here I want to put. I still want to make like a table of contents here, or an index or something. This is just a journal, or just one I had in my other Filofaxes. A lot of these were like from disc bound planners that I just like the, you know, little pages, little covers, and that kind of thing. And then, see, I've got a lot of covers that I really liked. This is going to be the start of my book log. I was going to have it in a bound book, but I was finding that I read a lot, and I know you can keep them electronically, and I do keep them electronically, but I just like having, it in paper, and I like it by alphabetic order. So there's not a lot in here. I have to go back and really look through my bookshelf, and I kind of probably need to put my bookshelf in order, but I like the way I have it. That bookshelf and my book hauls, I'm going to start doing book hauls because I have been going to our local library and thrift stores, and there's a great bookstore in Ashland, Ohio called Ashland Books, and she has great prices on her used books. But so I have, you know, enough pages here that I can add in more, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to add in more. So this is one I started a long time ago, and this is 5,000 questions, which I don't even know if I can find it anymore. I started it on the 10th of August, and I had answered some questions, and it just asks you general questions. So I'm going to continue on with that. This one is just a wish list of things that I want. And it was funny because these are from different years, and like this one I think was one of the first ones I had. It has deck added to back of house, hot tub, front door black or red, get storm door for front porch, get sidewalk put in and add flowers, and then get knobs for kitchen cabinets. All that stuff, after I looked at this, we had already done with our house. So that was fantastic. So I had done it this year too, is I wanted to do like a wish list. I had been thinking about putting this in a disc bound, which is actually what these pages were from, is a disc bound planner. I just didn't like the disc bound. I wanted to use one of my Filofaxes, and so I just really wanted to do that. And so I've got home, me, crafting, and then this is if this is one day if I want to open up a like scrapbooking getaway thing. I had a place in mind for that, but it fell through, which is a good thing. And then this was Project Me I was doing, and I am going to incorporate a lot of the Project Me into like my self-care stuff. And then back here are notes, and I actually skipped the one for quotes, which sorry. I skipped the one for quotes, which I have just different quotes that, you know, I hear, and this sits next to me. I have a little table full of my journals and stuff, a little tray table, and I heard one the other day. Watch where you are going, but remember where you have been. Watch where you're going, but remember where you have been. And I love that saying. So I had my little book here, so I wrote it down. So this will be a work in progress as well. And then I can't wait for 2019. I can, but I can't. So this is my 2019 Hobo Bujo, and I call it a Bujo because it's got different little things in it. I wanted the A6 size, and I wish that Hobonichi had the Techo, which is A6 size, but I don't need daily pages. And if I do need daily pages, I have a little undated one, which I forgot to put in here. I don't think it's in here. I have a little undated one, which I only use when I need to. No, I don't have it. Because I don't need a daily page all the time. And that's what I wanted. So this one, and I've shown it in a previous video, This one is from Nanami Paper. I got it right. This is the cafe note size, and it's B6 basically. And what I've done is it's a grid is what it comes in. So I kind of set it up, and I kind of set it up like the Hobonichi A6, along with the weeks, along with like a Bojo, like a bullet journaling thing. So here I've got, and I've gone over this, so I won't go over it very much more. So I decorated the front, and I just put a lot of stickers in here. Next year, when I do this, because I am going to do this next year, I'm going to do it a little differently, but not much. My word of the year, and I've got 3 that I'm kind of like going around in my mind, is reclaim, nurture, and intuition. So this will be my word of the year. So I've got these 3 that I'm trying to decipher if that's what I want to do. These are the stickers. I found these on the internet, and I love them. They're really, really nice. And it gives you some of the holidays. These are old stickers. I use a lot of my old sticker stash, and I finally came out with my mood tracker. And I was going to use the midliners for mood trackers, but what I have been using have just been my Stabilos, those. And so I'm just going to use those for my mood tracker. That way I don't have to carry highlighters, and I can just carry those. And then here's the yearly, like they have in the Hobonichi, And I went ahead and I filled this one out to see if I was going to like it. Because in this one, find it, it's right here. Because I love this one, and I use it all the time. I didn't have anything to use for this part right here. I'm sure there's things you could use, I just didn't. So I kind of just put stickers in it, and I got new stickers to use in a new book. So these stickers are, I don't remember. I did a whole video on what stickers I used in this, but I went ahead and I put in the holidays, the birthdays, when I was going to go scrapbooking, daylight savings time, that kind of, when fall, winter starts, that kind of thing. So I put that in there. And then I loved having this. I had this in another planner that I was just using it for on this. And I absolutely loved this because it was just kind of like you can go from like here to transfer it to here. And this is where not only holidays and things, holidays, but doctor's appointments, so I can look at it like at a glance, and I really, really love the way this turned out. So I have, one for every month. And then what I wish I had done, which I'm going to do next year, is put a page in between December and the start of the month, right? The start of the new year. So next year I will know to do that. I went ahead and kind of decorated a little bit, but not too much. I do want to go ahead, and I have put in, I've got these stickers that I will show in another haul. I got these, and I went ahead and put them in. And I've just been having so much fun with this little thing. So here's all the, birthdays, and I put all the birthdays and all the known holidays, basically. So that, I love the way it came out. And again, here's December, and I wish I would have, skipped 2 pages and then started January. So here's January. And I've set it up the same way that the weeks is set up, which is like this, which is like your appointments or whatever on there, and then I journal over here. It's whatever you want to do, but that's what I prefer to do. So I will put all the appointments and stuff after looking back there, and then I'll journal here, and I can still decorate. So I painted like the holidays. Every month has a paint of some sort on it. So I did just the first 2 weeks, and because in this one I always go over the lines anyways, so I was like, I might as well just do it this way too. And what I thought of is, if I don't do a week, I just won't put it in there, but I'm going to do a week because then it would throw everything off, because I went ahead and numbered these little pages by the week that they're going to be. So I knew where all the holidays would fall. So like there's Valentine's, and I think this is St. Patty's Day, and just different holidays. So I did that. See, right here I skipped. Right here I skipped. So this would be the end of, near the end of, because this is the last week in December in the year of 2019. So this is where it starts my gratitude journal right here. And I love the way this came out. I just love the way this came out. And then I start my gratitude journal, which mirrors what this looks like. So in February, it'll be pinks and reds and that kind of thing. So there's January. And then I've also just penciled in the weeks here, so I knew how many weeks there were, so that I could go back and I could do a journal in here. So that way I have a journal. There's nights when I don't know if it's anxiety or worriness, or just I need to get things out of my mind and on paper, and I find that that really, really helps. Excuse me. So this will be near my bed. I mean, this is just going to be near my bed. So I have this, I have all this until here, I think, and this is going to be, this will be like all my journaling for the year, because I do a lot of journaling, but I think I've got to renumber these pages because I set it up differently, but I've got to renumber these pages to see how much I've got in here. But I can always go back more, because the only thing I've really got back here is a pen test. And I was going to put other things back here like habit tracker, Christmas list, notes, YouTube, cropping, packing list, which I think those are going to go in my, I think, like, except for Christmas and maybe notes. But my YouTube and my cropping will go in here, because that's something that is an ongoing thing. It's not a yearly thing. It's an ongoing thing. So that's how I'm kind of like deciding how to do this. So I am using this Gilfer, cover, which I love. I love the feel of this, and I love how it just, oh, it's just so nice. But I do have a Midori paper cover over the planner, the little book itself. And then I just added a elastic here, and then I added an elastic here so it stays on. Sure it does. It stays on. It just slides like this, and then that way I don't lose my little thing. I didn't want to punch a hole in this, if you get, you know, because I could have punched a hole right here, but I didn't want to punch a hole in it. And I love this abalone shell. And then I just put a bunch of little like paper clips in here, which I don't know if this is going to stay or not. I'm just playing with the idea. So I love how this is. It's so pretty. But that's what I'm doing right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know. All right, talk to you later. Bye.